Most coins go to all-time highs because of a story, something emotional by the market, a fast narrative, a fast twitch of the sudden. But hype seems to be different. It seems like the market is choosing it over and over in the past few months. And most interestingly is because it's happening in a bear market. Okay, now the question right now isn't whether or not hype is strong, because it is. We all know, you can see price going up and people are talking about it and so on and so forth, right? It's what you should be doing if A, you are riding the move, or B, you missed it and you just don't want to FOMO, right? So all this I'm going to answer in this short video, just a couple of minutes. Smash the like button and subscribe to my channel now. I need your help pushing this for the algorithm. We want to talk about hype army, come and help me. Okay, and the way for me to do it is to show you the price action and the chart. This is hype. I just want to see the first thing first. We are in all-time highs territories, while Bitcoin is, we all know, well, we all know how Bitcoin looks like. Looks something like this. This is 126 over here, and now we are back at below 80K, right? So excuse-moi the gibberish, but this is what I have right now for you from the painting standpoint. So Bitcoin is going down. Actually, it's going sideways in the past few months, but as you can see, hype is going up right now, and actually the move has increased its slope. Right now it's actually kind of parabolic move up. Now, why is this happening? Okay, is this just because hype is structurally the best coin in crypto right now? No, it's because we're in a bear market, and in bear market, and not only just the bear market, we're actually in a bear market for crypto while liquidity is expanding, right? Liquidity is the one best thing for crypto. By the way, it's bad right now because actually it's not helping Bitcoin. That's for another topic, but it is helping for some else. Hype is one of those, right? But in a bear market, you have liquidity expanding. Where will the money go? Well, the money is going to some place that seems value, right? Not just a meme coin, right? Just we saw on bull trends, everyone was like, oh, meme coins are the best, whatever, all this kind of nonsense stuff. No, it's going to something with value. And why does hype has value? Well, one, it's a real product. Two, it's making money for real from the fees, right, of people trading on hype. We all know it's the best perp DEX trading right now on the market. It's making money. And three, that money, 99% of the fees that the exchange get are actually going into buybacks, right? And these buybacks are, in my opinion, what's kind of mechanically pushing the price up, with, of course, number four, which is that hype out of nowhere has an ETF, right? Yes, a stock market ETF. So all these, right, combined are pushing the price higher and higher and higher. Let's just put this over here and let's give this a small emoji, because we all love high prices, right? High prices are fun. That's what we want. We want to see this all-time high. Now, those are the reasons, okay? And I'm not going to fight the reasons. They are what they are right now. Even if this is a bit mechanically induced, I don't care, okay? Why? Because for me, I'm a trader and an investor that will hold as long as the thesis and the price action allows me. So, two questions I want to answer. One, if you already bought early, all right, let's say here, or like some of my members over here when I posted the breakout, okay, some of them, okay, remain with it, some not, but the ones that did, they can remain with this for how long? That's A. What do you do if you're holding this? And number two is, if you are not in, how can you get in, right? So let me actually answer the second one first. So let's say you don't have any position right now on hype, okay, hyperliquid. What should you do? Should you just ape in right now and just buy here, right? My answer would be no. Why just chase high prices? All right, right now this is in chase land, this is in FOMO land. Yes, it can work now. Randomness can be in your favor, but that's actually going to be the worst thing that can happen to you, because you're going to be rewarded on a bad decision. And remember this is a very important tip. Good decisions don't always produce good results. They can reduce bad results, and that's okay because it was a good decision. Bad decisions can create good results. Is that a good decision? In hindsight, no, it was a bad decision that got rewarded out of randomness just that one time. It doesn't mean you want to do it over and over, because you want to make sure that the decisions you make are good for the long term, right? Over and over again, and not just once. So doing this, just following in over and over again, will lead to ruin eventually. However, you can be smart about this, and as you can see, price has been somewhat stalling right now. Okay, right on the breakout level. Okay, so this is the level. What I want you to do is either don't take the trade, don't take the investment here at all, just move on to the next coin, that's okay. Or B, you want to search for some sort of a coiling move. You can call this a pennant or whatever, boom, before it breaks out again. And that can be potentially a trigger for you to get in. All right. Now, for any of you, the first question that have already gotten in earlier, I would definitely add to the position if this sort of breakout happens. And B, I would move, let's say, my mental stop, or a way for me to kind of put a level where I can get stopped out if it reverses or whatever, put it below this pennant. Let's say that pennant builds, right? You want to use these small bases, which are the platforms, the sideways move up in your favor. For example, the last one is here below this level. If you entered here, 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 your mental, or actually exchange stop loss, even better, should be at this level right now. But if this happens over here, this bills breaks out again, you want to move it up higher with you. It's either you use this structural um, pivots, structural platforms and bases in your favor to have a trailing stop, or you use some sort of moving average. But you must be smart about this, because the one thing you don't want to see is something like this happen and you're still in the position and it fails, because it can. Because whether you like it or not, this happens. This reminds me of OM, or now it's called Mantra. They rebranded. OM was a coin that was perpetually self-buying its own coins um, out of the market, kind of buybacks, right? But mechanically buying it back, okay? And it worked for a while. It worked for a couple of years, until one day in like one 4-hour candle, it dropped like 90%. So everyone who was holding it for years lost all its money. It didn't even bounce. It didn't even bounce. That was how weak it was. For me, it's a scam. It's actually back in the market, rebranded. It's not OM, it's Mantra right now. So you want to be careful about that. However, the moral of the story is that this is crypto. Anything can happen in the market, and you want to be smart about your taking profits, your positions, your entries, your exits. Okay, stop doing the same mistakes like you used to. All right, if hype is the new coin that everyone is hyped about, maybe it's going to go into a nice bull run. I don't know. It really depends in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes and reverses, or at least gives some time so hype can shine. If Bitcoin crashes right now because we're still in a technical bear market, then hype will crash also. It is what it is. Doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's right now mechanically or artificially induced. In my opinion, this happens in Bitcoin, where buybacks, they elevate price. All the fees buy the token, like buybacks, so that elevates price, right? It's artificial mostly. Okay, know how to book your gains, know how to be smart about this. And hey, as long as this train wants to ride it. As I'm not going to say not ride it, I'm actually all for it. As long as the train wants to move forward and ride it. All right, this is what I have for you. Hopefully you got what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to teach you how to be more professional about your thinking in the crypto market. It's unforgiving. It can smash you in a matter of hours, just like the story I told. If you want to help me, the way to help me is subscribe to this channel now, smash the like button, and comment in the section below. And if you want to make something fun, do the what type of crypto investor are you quiz. It's in the description. It will tell you all about what type of investor you are, and will help you freely, okay, to improve on your own strength and improve your own weaknesses. Until next time, no edge, no trade. Cheers.